Hey guys, and welcome back. It's been a while since my last upload. Not too much, which I'm actually really happy about. But I did the filming. 100 long days of Minecrafting. Finally completely gone, done, over with, forgotten. Never to be touched ever again, because this was honestly the most pain I've been through in my entire life to film. But yeah, so let's just jump right into it, because might as well. So let's start off with day 1. No, it wasn't day 1. Oh gosh. We're going to day 51. So really, Day 51 for a few more days afterwards wasn't really filled with too much excitement. I ended up spending a very long amount of time because I wanted full diamond armor. So for a few days, I was dug my head into some mining. I was still using that swamp method and got my diamond stuff. I ended up getting an enchantment table as well. I enchanted that. That really sums up to like day 60. Day 60 began me wanting to find a new stronghold. So, of course, I did. And on day 62, I had gotten to the stronghold. Wait, I messed up. After day 55, I went to work on finding the stronghold, and on day 60, I killed the dragon, shockingly. I ended up blowing one of my totems, though. I gotten a new totem, and I blew it. I died, but I didn't die, I just lost the totem. And I was using the bedma thing for speed, like the speedrunning method. But that completely backfired, because every time I placed it, it just blew up and didn't hurt the dragon. And the best part was my dragon had a weird glitch that kept perching over and over again. So thankfully, that was good for me. So I took my iron axe, I lost my iron sword, and I killed him with my diamond stuff. Then I finally summed myself up, grabbed the wither stuff, and I had to use the bedrock method, trapping him under bedrock, to kill him. I did. I got a wither star. I used a tutorial, and I used this method because the wither in Java is pretty easy. He's like pew pew, dead. Us here in bedrock. Oh, I don't even want to talk about how strong that thing is. I've heard that thing is stronger than the dragon, which is shocking. But since I knew that, I put that up. I decided to leave that aside, and I killed him. I killed him in the bedrock. I got a beacon, and almost got 9 iron. I was at 7 iron. And then, just to be safe, so I can figure out what day I was on, I went, because this time I had no idea what day it was. I went to go copy the world so I can put a command block down there, and also kind of see the overview of everything I've done in this world. And so you know how the delete button is so close to the copy button, and it doesn't give you a warning almost? I deleted my world on a complete accident. I freaked out. I went through the save files. Remember that this is Bedrock, not Java, and I can't revive the file. So I was horrified. I was sad. I was pretty much gonna have to scrap the second part. But memory and luck came to my side, and YouTube. So I have filming of what items I had before the world got deleted. Just an hour before the world was accidentally deleted, I had the coordinates saved to where my house was, and the mod that I use is on a singular seed, which is probably showing at the bottom because I want to show you guys my seed so you can use it. And thankfully, with all the luck on my side, I built back up the world. I got back to where my house was. I rebuilt it, and I remember the only things that I had. I filmed a video to show you guys the items that I took for myself, all the items that I had. So it's confirmation that I did not cheat. I'm doing what I can to not cheat, and I did not cheat. Seriously, despite me being such a tiny channel, I don't want a bad reputation to kick it off with the 100 days. But so I got my stuff. I went down and mined a little bit more iron now, and I finished the beacon. I got a level 1 beacon powered up, and this will bring me to my announcement. So I am turning this hardcore 100 days into a whole series. I'm gonna do a bunch of challenges, and spoiler, on like day 90 or 80 something, AB Daisy came in, Slime. He joined in. I let him join in, just telling him, do not even think about dying. He didn't. He survived. So did I. We both did. So, now that I was basically rich, I decided, hey, maybe it'd be a smart idea if I tried getting full netherite. Honestly, I don't know what I was thinking at that point in time. I spent from day 63 down to like day 70 getting the netherite. And shockingly enough, if you look on the screen right now, if you're on the screen, I have a picture of me wearing my full netherite armor. Only my hat and boots were enchanted with the enchantments that I put on my diamonds. Frostwalker and like Feather Falling 4. I found Feather Falling 4 from my raid. I had to rebuild my raid farm because I never put that in. I got that. I put Feather Falling and Frostwalker on my boots. My helmet had a multiple. If you looked at my diamond helmet, it had like three of these really, really weird enchantments. And I ended up putting all of those on. I also got a netherite sword. So if you look at my diamond helmet, you would see all those weird enchantments, the 3 enchantments. So I put them on. And now I was even more rich than I could be. Right, pickaxe that had. I think I put Unbreaking 1, I enchanted it to be Unbreaking 1, and Efficiency 1 came with that. It gave me Efficiency 1 as well. So I had all of that. I didn't want nothing else. I wanted an Elytra. So I went into the end. I went in the end, and back to the end that I already had killed the dragon in. I snapped him. I Thanos snapped him away because I'm not fighting him again. Because that wouldn't make any sense to fight a dragon I already killed. So I'm sorry, I didn't even want to fight. I didn't have the stuff. Even though I had netherite gear. No, at this time I had diamond gear. I had the Elytra before I had the netherite gear. So going back, like reversing to day 70, I went through the thing because I wanted to find the end city. I spawned into my rising end city with an Elytra. In front of me is end city. To my left, to a diagonal direction, another diagonal direction. All end cities. Most of them having the Elytras. Go check out, since I showed you the sea, go check it out and go see for yourself. That I had to rack up all of that. I found all of that. Got my first Elytra after multiple attempts. I ended up going to the one that didn't have the Elytra first and blew a Totem Undying that I got from a raid war. Thankfully I didn't die. I found the thing, water bucketed through it, and got away. alive. I had sweet loot because this was the first time I've ever been to an end city. First time I had an elytra. Took me a minute to figure out how you use an elytra, but I eventually got it. I built a few rockets. And yeah. So day like 70 to like 80, I was getting the netherite. Maybe there was a little bit of time before that I did a few touch-ups. But on like day 80, I wanted to build a mob farm. I remember I had no idea. I forgot that creepers normal mobs, only strays spawn in snowy biomes, in the snowy taigas. I wasn't in a snowy taiga. I was in like I was like in a plains biome that was snowy. I was in a snowy plains with some taiga trees and taiga villages. So, I built it. It took me a few days. It was like day 87 when I finished it. And it was only doing strays. When it actually did do the strays. It wasn't doing the strays much. I didn't even get those. So yeah. Now that I had done I had a problem on day 87, Slime logged in. I gave him where his house would be. I told him where it'd be. He would go to that. We spent a day so we could get him on, because there were a few glitches, kinks that we had to work out. We kept it on hardcore mode. I told him not to die, because it would probably kill the entire world. And so now that we had that going, on day 90, after he had gotten his house, I theorized the plan to put a creeper farm there. But I was going to wait. I was going to leave that for an episode that we were going to do. And I don't want to spoil the other 2 episodes that we actually already have planned for this series. They'll be coming out. I'll start filming on both of those. And they're going to be big projects. Big projects like other people do. Like big projects that are probably going to take me about a week to film. Maybe more. So, with the creeper farm figured out, I spent down to day 97, I think, gathering more elytras for us. I then came home. We met. We talked. I gave him a full set of diamond armor that was all I enchanted myself with some lapis. And I also gave him a diamond sword. So, with all of that, day 98 arrived, and I immediately went on a mining spree into day 99 mining. And then on day 99, I smelted up all the iron that I had, and I got myself a power 2 beacon that I put a jump boost on. And, yeah. So and little side story that goes into one of the few days in between like day 60 and 70. My own cat, you guys might remember from the first 50 days, I always had a little cat that I never named on the side. He was always a side man, and I would, on day 50, I met with him, danced, I baked the cake, I put the day 50 sign up. I did all of that with my cat. Eventually, I decided to name him Maxwell, but the world got deleted. So, I went to my neighboring village, because after kidnapping a villager from my village and taking all their beds for the Ender Dragon fight, which all of them got wasted and destroyed, I went to the other village. There was nothing there. And then I went to the other village that was about 1,000 blocks away. And I found Maxwell. And then, funny story, he told me about his brother, Maxwell Jr. I went and met Maxwell Jr. and tamed him. He was later named Maxwell II. I brought them all both back home, and, well, that was a happy ending. Day 99, though, I had the jump boost, and then, the night of day 100, we ate the cake, and then I got Slime to pose. I got a good pose. The picture is up on the screen. It doesn't show a sunset. There was a sunset, but for whatever reason, the picture, it got blurred out, taken out of the picture like it was midday. I don't know. It may look different in this final cut that I'm showing you guys, but night of day 100 came. We took that pose. I went and did a few things to cap it off. Oh, also, I also had a few end rods that I put on the decoration of my house, and also a dragon head that I put there to show the world. I'm better at the game than you think I am. 7 years in the making. So, with all that done, it was day 100, night of day 100. I logged off. I was happy. I was like, finally, I've done it. I've beaten the game after all this work. So yeah, I was really happy with what has happened. I talked with Slime. We planned out the first 3 videos that we were gonna do. The Creeper Farm will be the first one that comes up next. So, that basically sums it all up. Sums up all that we've done. And of course, I'm gonna say it. Please subscribe. I hit 21 subscribers just before this video, while this video was in filming. Thanks whoever subscribed. I can't do a shout out because I don't have the information because YouTube never sent me a notification about the subscribe. I just saw it. So, thank you for whoever was my 21st subscriber. Thank you so much. And all the other guys, all you guys, please consider subscribing. It would make me happy. Likes and comments on views, all of that is amazing too. I like it all. A subscribe makes you awesome. A comment makes you super cool. A like makes you amazing. How about that? And with all of that, my 100 days rule is finally capped off. I can finally put this aside and start going back to my normal every few days, and it's probably gonna turn into a week because filming in hardcore is hard, as the name suits. But now that I have all the video ideas and stuff all done, I can finally put my feet up, rest before I get the next video going. There may be a break in between, a longer break in between this video and the next video, or I'll just wake up one morning and say I want to do a ton of filming. Besides that, though, thank you for sticking around for the second part of this series. And I will see you guys in that Creeper Farm video that's coming up in about a week, hopefully. See ya. Goodbye.